Hey guys, so this is my second take on this video since my camera decided to say, oh, there's a card error. Don't we all love that? Yeah, no, not this one, no. But anyway, welcome to Review Friday. And today I am going to be talking about the Covergirl TruNaked Roses palette. Now, I know everybody's heard of these, you know. They're, especially with their little sticker that's saying that they're just as good as the leading $50 palette. I don't own any of those palettes, so I can't say yes or no to that. But I can guarantee you this palette is not even worth $4 to me at all. And I even marked up my arm to show you the colors. And some of the colors look great, I'm not going to lie. But they're too soft and buttery to where the powder just fluffs up. You need to have one of them guards like underneath your eyeballs so you don't get it all over your face. It really looks like you took a baby powder bottle, container, and you know how it always goes? Yeah, it does one of those. And it's just, yeah, no. I'm the type of person, I don't have time to deal with that. I want to do what I gotta do and move on to what I have to do for the day. I don't have time to keep cleaning up after, somebody's mess in a sense. But these are the swatches here. And obviously you can see the dark ones. They look quite pigmented. The issue with these is the glitter. It's not like, the finely milled glitter, when it hits the light, just, oh, it's so pretty. No, this is chunky glitter. And when I mean chunky glitter, I mean you can see it on your eyeballs. You can't even see the dabber color underneath. And let me see. I tried this palette 4 or 5 times. I'm like, I really like the colors. Something's got to give. Well, I applied this, I'm going to say about 9 a.m. Went to a doctor's appointment, did some grocery shopping, and came home. And I looked like somebody just decided to punch me in my face because it was all underneath here. Originally, I'm like, oh my god, I didn't wear a good mascara or a good eyeliner. No, it was all this. And you can barely see any of the first 3 shades out of the palette. Now, I like the fact that they're soft and buttery, but there's got to be a fine line where if you're going to do soft and buttery, they can't just, powder off. That's your hard-earned money that you paid to get this palette. And I'm not happy whatsoever. So, I actually have 2 options for you. I know it's supposed to be a review Friday, but it ticked me off to the point I was going to go a little overboard. But, in their line, they came out with 3 palettes. The only other one I tried was the Nudes. I like the Nudes palette. And, they are soft and buttery, but they don't kick off a lot of powder. This I would go instead of the roses. Just my opinion. But on the line of the roses, Maybelline also came out with a palette last year known as the Blushed Nudes. Now, YouTube, with everybody on there, everybody's going to have a different opinion. Everybody's skin is different. But to me, this is a better palette. You get different colors. They're not just rosy colors, So if that's what you're really wanting, this may not be, the best thing for you. But you know what? These are also buttery and quite pigmented. I mean, look at that. That's barely any swatching whatsoever. And it's also $1 cheaper. Yeah, $1 cheaper. Next one. I got this at 5 and Below. And this is also kind of a hit or miss. I kind of knew that going into this one. But this is the LA Girl eyeshadow collection in Nudes. Now, this one, to me, if you're going to compare a $50 palette, I'd almost say this had the better bet for the simple fact of there's 12 shadows in here. And the Covergirl palette, there is only 10. And in the Maybelline's is 12 as well. Now, these are really pretty, too. Now, to me, the only thing I don't like about this is that there's only 3 matte shades. The rest are shimmery. But they are still, pigmented. Trying to make sure I don't go in the same color twice. Very pigmented. Now, they are a little scratchy, but hey, it's $5. Are you really going to complain that much for a $5 palette? But that's just my opinion on this. Don't waste your money on getting the CoverGirl Roses palette. Go somewhere else. You have, 2 drugstore options right here. I'm trying to do this where you can actually, But, I mean, that's just my opinion. And, some people like it, some people don't. I don't even think I have any other kind of roses palette, but that is ridiculous. I mean, you can't even see you can't see the matte shades. They're gone. They're practically gone. I can go like this. And look, they're actually completely gone. Do you really want to pay $12 for a product that you could just rub off with your hand and it's gone? There was 3 shades there. I mean, if I'm wrong, you let me know in the comments, because nowadays you work hard for your money. You should get a product worth your money, not the other way around. And right now people are trying to, get better than somebody else, which I understand that, It's all about the money and the income and da-da-da-da-da. But I'll tell you this. This is not worth it whatsoever. The Nudes palette, yes, I really like the Nudes palette. But as on the line of comparing it to a $50 palette, I cannot do that. I do not own any of them. But from all the reviews I've seen between YouTube, the internet, Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, the Naked palettes are really amazing. I don't think I've ever heard one bad comment about those palettes. Part of me is thinking about investing in those. But right now, I just my husband did it for me as a present and got me the 2 Lorac Pro palettes, which I plan on doing a review on those as well. So, I'm kind of trying to space my stuff out and where the money goes, if you know what I mean. But anyway, my final thoughts, no. No, no, no. If you want to go with a CoverGirl, you can go with this one, the Nudes. Very good palette. Or if you really want the rosy, the Maybelline, blush nudes, or even the LA Girl Nudes palette. And both are cheaper than the CoverGirl palette. No, this was not sponsored by Maybelline. I've already got a couple people messaging me about that. I love Maybelline. I've only known drugstore, since I was a kid. I started divvying into makeup, I want to say it was like 8 or 9. And, all of us were in our mom's makeup bags. And it was always Maybelline. And, I mentioned in a previous video, my mom had sensitive eyes. She can only use certain brands on her eyes. Or it really, if she used something, out of the ordinary, her eyes will swell up and it looks like, someone either hit her or she had some major pink eye. So, that was really one of the brands I only knew. Besides L'Oreal, CoverGirl, and, stuff like that. I didn't even hear of Rimmel until I came to the States. And that's probably going to sound a little weird, and I'll explain that. I am an Army brat. My dad was in for 28 years. And, yeah, that's a difficult situation in its own. But came back to the States, said, I wanted to live on my own. I was tired of living, at home in a foreign country. And, I couldn't do anything for myself. It was always, oh, you're Sergeant Major Dunn's daughter. Yeah, okay. What are you going to tell me now? That's basically what it was. So I moved out on my own. And I met my husband 6 months later when I moved to the States. So there was a good part in that. But now that I've done my rant and gave you a little bit of a, backsplash on me, I will let you guys go. If there's any other products or if you even have questions, leave them in the, comments below, and I will definitely respond back to you, whether it's good or bad, or even if it's, a criticism or a critique that I need to learn. Hey, we're not all perfect. So, I end this here. I hope you guys have a wonderful day. This was filmed, a couple days prior. So, by the time you guys see this, yeah, let's hope no more rants, right? Probably scared a few of you, and I apologize. But you guys take care. Have a great weekend. And yeah, let's hope spring stays. We just finally got into 60s. I was so happy today. I was so happy. But anyways, bye guys.